alive and feeling good tonight, I need you to make some motherfucking noise. DJ, cut it. DJ, cut it. DJ, cut it. DJ, cut it. I'm gonna do this again. If you alive and you feeling good, I need you to make some motherfucking noise. Yeah, welcome to right about now. Happy Black History Month. Make some noise for black people. Hell yeah, that's what the fuck I like to hear, goddamn it. If you black, make some motherfucking noise. If you're an ally to black people, make some motherfucking noise. Oh, y'all did a good job. That's what I like to hear, goddammit. Happy Black History Month, folks. Tonight's a black open mic. We have nothing but black people on this mic tonight, which is a beautiful thing. Clap it up for that, clap it up for that. I want to explain the importance of that real quick. So right about now, it was started by Amir Safi. Amir Safi is an Iranian American. His family migrated to Texas from Iran, and he grew up in College Station. If you don't know anything about College Station, there ain't no people of color out there. So he started a platform so that marginalized people can have their voices uplifted. And he started that here in Houston, Texas. And they got a lot of black people in Houston, Texas. And so this space has turned into one of the most beautifully eclectic spaces I've ever been a part of. And I'm so proud to be a part of this space. So make some noise for y'all making this a beautiful place. What comes along with that is opportunities like Black History Month, like LGBTQ Month, like Hispanic Heritage Month, where we get to celebrate marginalized people in their specific unique groups, okay? And right now, that's black people. So make some noise for black people again, goddamn it. We provide this space so that black people can get up here and talk about their stories. You don't have to come up here and talk about a biggity biggity black poem. You don't have to do that, okay? You can talk about your mama, you can talk about your dog, you can talk about nature. It is a black poem inherently because you are a black person, okay? So you can get up here. Where it stops. There are some of you in here who are not black. There's some of you in here who are not black who wanted to sign up tonight. And I know you might be a little bit disappointed that you couldn't get on this list. But I'll tell you what, your job is not nothing in this space tonight. Your job is to witness blackness. Your job is to soak that in. Your job is to then go out into the world and be more empathetic and move with more compassion into the spaces you operate in. And if you cannot do that, this might not be the space for you. So if you are in here and you want to be a part of this, make some motherfucking noise. All right. There's one rule tonight, and that rule is respect the mic. Everybody say respect the mic. Respect the mic. Yeah, I like to hear it. Now, respecting the mic does not look like you sitting there quietly. You can snap. Everybody snap. Yeah, that shit sounds good. You can clap. Everybody clap. You can make audible noises. What might that sound like? Yeah, that part. Go in, poet. Rewind. A gram.
Let them use you.
Let them use you. Act like y'all been to church before, goddammit. Listen, I'll tell you, if you rewind me, I'm not gonna rewind my poem. But you can ask me to, and there's some poets that will. So feel free to use all of those in real time. Us poets, we have big egos, okay? We like it fed. So you can do all of that in real time. That is giving energy to the stage. That is respecting the mic. What is not respecting the mic is having side conversations, okay? It's speaking too loudly back by the bar. If you wanna have those side conversations, you can do that in the front. Okay, in the parking lot, all right? If you want to shoot your shot, do that in the parking lot. And buy her a drink first, okay? All right. Let me think. Any other disclaimers tonight? Any other disclaimers? I don't think I have anything. Y'all ready to get this on mic started? Listen. The energy that you give this stage has to be on 10. Right? When these poets get up here and when they get off, you gotta give them that love. Like I said, we have big egos, we want them filled, okay? If they say something that touches you, you can react in real time. So what I'm gonna do before we get this started, I'm gonna simulate what it's like to do the end of a poem, okay? And what I want you to do is to act. Y'all can pretend. Act like this is the best poem you've ever heard in your life. And react accordingly, okay? Can we do that? Yeah. Yeah, let's practice. Let's practice. This is the end of the best poem you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. Yo! Y'all are some good actors. Goddamn! Y'all lie to me too well. I need all of y'all hyping me up all the time for all my stupid shit. So without further ado, we gonna get this open mic started. I gotta give this first poet his flowers. He featured here last week and he absolutely crushed his set. One of the best sets I've seen, the best set so far of the year that I've seen. So I want her to make some energy. I want her to clap it up, make all the noise right now. Give it up for UCJ. Yeah, that's me. I did that last week, so I'm gonna do some shit today. Y'all can follow me everywhere but home. I'm actually moving, so you can come on over that motherfucker, actually. UC.JAE, y'all too, because we got cameras on the social media, so when you get up here, make sure you're showing love for the other people right there. Again, y'all had to do that fake shit. Don't do that for me. If you don't like my shit, you can keep them hands down. I ain't even gonna do that, but I think y'all gonna like this one. He said we don't gotta do blackity black shit. He lied. I'm definitely doing blackity black shit. And it's one of the ones that I guess get the people going. It's gonna be a little call and response. Eventually, at one point in time, you will know when to jump in. All right. Also, I got a phrase. Y'all might want to use it for the rest of Black History Month. Not during my Black History Month. If some bullshit go on, not during your Black History Month. We still early in this shit too. We can flip tables and chairs around this bitch. Don't forget. All right. So to be a nigga means they don't truly understand what they see. They know the value of our strength only if they can profit and tame that beast. They see the magic in our talent, then they aid in our defeat. Then we praise for our physical abilities, then discard it when we speak. You tell us to go get our own, then you pillage and burn our streets. Our death be our claim to fame. We're sacrificed for being unique. And to me, that's similar to Jesus' story. Only appreciated as your property, entertainers, martyrs, and athletes, but I'm a poet. So I'm closest to the whispers from he, and God spoke and said, son, be a reminder. Show them who they are underneath. It's not just in you, it's in we. Be a reminder, because maybe they forgot. And I'm like, really, dog, did we forget? I know we was brainwashed and tricked, because propaganda programming pimping us to remain slaves to their systems. And I know it's an unpopular opinion and part of the colonizer's agenda, but Jesus Christ, y'all, that man was a nigga. And some brethren already knew this, and some white folks may be triggered, but there's no malice in the discovery. I had the periods of intention. It's time for my niggas to regain our power and position. We're done being the victims. Sentenced to convictions, shot dead by triggers, misled, creating further distance, when Genesis 1:27 states that we were made in his image. And the religion proved this more fact than fiction. There's also some comparable, consistent depictions throughout history on how I know my God was a nigga. Y'all want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga? There we go. This is the call and response. Because he walked way on that water. He walked way on that water. Wait, y'all want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga? Because he walked way in that water, on that water, because black folks don't do no swimming. You want to know? You want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga? He healed the blind, lame, and sick, was in a rock in a hard place, and he still figured out how to live. See, he was birthed out of wedlock. His father left them kids, say he coming back for his children, but still he never did. Y'all want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga? He had 5 loaves and 2 fishes, fed 5,000 in the trenches, making something out of nothing, like how he turned water into liquor, similar to a praying parent stretching meals all week to feed them and them children, just like a nigga creating miracles in the kitchen. Y'all want to know how I know Jesus was a nigga?
hair like lamb's wool, bronze like skin. We exude excellence like photosynthesis, and we get our melanated hue from the sun. And without it, them white folks burn in it. This is how I know Jesus was a nigga, because doesn't a crucifixion sound like a lynching? Both castrated in public, they scared of our pigment, and then we march miles bearing this weight just to gain inches, and they put holes in our kings to assassinate the mission. They try to Malcolm X us out that picture, but still we stand on business. And what would Jesus do for his people in freedom? He died about it, nigga. So I'm here collecting members that's willing to strip your strength back into our vision. It's not on us, it's in us. We're God's, grown out of dirt. God, gather our disciples and give on them discipline to allow God to guide our dreams. Giver of divinity, grace ordained daily. Grateful for our deliverance to gain over dominance to anybody who try to stop us from being God's. Now Jesus, Yahweh, Amen, Ashe, my Negus, we're defined as royals in God's palm.
Y'all give it up for UCJ one time. UCJ has this series that he's doing where he's taking polls or asking questions around Black history all month of February, which is really cool. His first question was, if you could see one late artist in concert, who would it be? Take out Michael Jackson, take out Prince, Bob Marley, what else? Shout some out. Marvin Gaye, that's a good one. Who? Great, Luther Vandross. Any artists? Basquiat? Okay. What else? Nina Simone. Yeah. Someone said Bernie Mac. I thought it was a really good one. Okay. Aaliyah. I said DMX. I don't know if y'all seen DMX live. That motherfucker go crazy, bro. That shit's fun as fuck. I'm not gonna delay this any longer. But if you're ready for the next poet in the open mic, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping. We building energy. Give it up for Leighton Joshua. She was acting surprised. I don't know, she was number 2 on the list. Clap it up for the poet. Clap it up for the poet.
They never go in order, and I put my name at the top of that list too, and they never go in order. Anyway, hey y'all, hi. In my surprise, I left my book in my seat, but yeah, my friend got it. If y'all like anything that I'm reading, saying I have a book, you can buy it. I got it in my backpack, I got it in the trunk of my car, I got it at my house, and it's only $15.
Only $15. You can afford to buy it.
Thank you. And if you like me, you can follow me on Instagram at lady_Joshua1, because I'm the one and not the 2. All right, so I'm gonna do some Black shit, specifically about Black women. Black women must die exhausted, likely because we were born tired. Born with the barely bearable burden of being a Black woman in a place where it doesn't pay to be Black, and it damn sure doesn't pay to be a woman. Lying in bed next to a Black man every night, wondering if this will be the day that he or I or we both fit the description. If today will be the day I am punished for my simple Black existence, just puncturing our flesh ain't enough no more. So they have started to shoot bullets into our souls. They are stabbing our hope. They are suffocating our lights. They are asphyxiating our joy, and they are keeping their knees on the necks of our peace. And we don't even know what justice is anymore. Black women must die traumatically. Likely because we have always lived that way, because we were born that way. When women are born, they already have all their eggs inside of them, meaning Black women come into the world with their mama's trauma and her mama's trauma before her. I inherited my grandmama's pain instead of the 40 acres and a mule that they were promised but never got. Black women must die a spectacle, falling stars front and center sky, bleeding out on hospital beds while being told that they are just being dramatic. Deadly birth pains ignored because we are meant to be stronger than that. Black women are monuments to 400 plus years of strife. Our bodies tell the story that keeps track of our wounds. Our bodies be tombs, something like a mausoleum, a walking remembrance of the dead, freestanding vaults for every hashtag. Black women can be dead thing walking, poised to resurrect herself at any moment. God knows ain't nobody else gonna do it for her. Barely holding on for dear life, Black women must die with fake smiles painted across their faces. We wouldn't want to appear annoyed, agitated, or an angry Black woman. Even in death, we must maintain a calm persona. Black women must die silently, like the 64,000 missing Black women in the US that no one talks about, or the overrepresentation of Black women and girls being sex trafficked that no one seems to care about. I am furious at the tears that have the audacity to fall down my cheeks when our girls are dying and there is no one there to cry for them. Black women must die on the front lines, feminist freedom fighters, ready at any moment to unleash all this Black girl magic that makes these Karens so uncomfortable. Poised to be the first ones to die for the revolution, Black women must die exhausted, likely from the overwhelming job of just trying to live. Thank you.
Make some noise for that poet one time. Poets, real quick. We upgraded our gear. Clap it up for upgrading shit. Yeah. So there's a lever right here, poets. A yellow button. You just press it, and this mic, it goes up and down. I love that shit. This mic. So y'all do the whoop again. That's. Y'all are funny as fuck. All right, so yeah, that's poets. I say that because I don't want you to break the shit, okay? There's a bunch of other stuff attached here, so it's just a button. Just press it and go up and down. Y'all been doing a great job so far. Keep it up. Keep it up. If you ready for the next poet, let me you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping. We building energy. We clapping. We building energy. Give it up for Anno.
Hey, growing up in this nation, we all indoctrinated with hatred, fear-mongering, and low vibrations. But no matter our races, we be out trying to make it. We all struggling, needing help, but don't ever say shit. We just keep it moving, stay productive like a normal Tuesday, even though our soul's hurting and bruising. We feel like we losing, but really we not. And time is everything we have, but everything we do not. If you had forever to live, what would you do now? Let time scroll by, watch the clock tick-tock, sit back and pee people vibes. The energy never lies. And you can give a damn a river, but you better not cry. I tried to read in the Bible, I tried to pray to the sky, but I had to search within to find my peace with God. It's 360 degrees of knowledge. I'm mentally brolic now. Fuck you, master. Fuck your college. Fuck your cash. Fuck your wallet. Fuck your history. Fuck your scholars. Fuck your daddies. Fuck your mamas. Fuck your ancestors. Fuck your toddlers. And fuck your gods. We are gods. Out of this world. We are Mars. Fuck they fame. We are stars. Fuck they language. Fuck they cars. Fuck they version of what us are. Fuck them all. Random. But did y'all know Harriet Tubman is a fictional character? Created by the Library of Congress and a woman named Sarah Bradford in 1868 when she created a book entitled Scenes in the Life of Harriet Tubman. Yeah, fuck Black History Month. But anyway, it's because of shit like that why I'm trying to reprogram. And hell is just a vibration, so if I vibrate high, I never go there. My past was cloudy, but my future is so clear. And just because I don't give a fuck, it don't mean that I don't care. We keep it so real and they never appreciate. They prey on our downfall, but they stay all up in our face. Energy vampires, telling them damn lies. They gather around campfires, plotting our demise. Family and friends fake too, fuck them titles. Just because we blood, that means that I gotta like him? Nah, fuck a sister, fuck a bro. I don't trust you niggas like I don't trust you hoes. I don't believe what they showing, cause everybody be posing. This time while I'm growing, everybody not going. Now I don't trust a soul. I was so naive. I can't believe I really believe they loved me. But hindsight is 10 times 2 plus 20. But now I soak up game from elders and plus I read. But still remember them nights I wanted to slice my wrist. Suicide should never be on the mind of a kid. But yo, it is what it is. I guess life's a trip. Life's a bitch. Life's my sister. Sometimes I miss her, but I ain't kissing the ass. You know, one of the people that every time that you talk, they want to revisit the past. You ain't got to like me, I'm not fond of you. You ain't the only one dealing with some trauma, boo. As we continue to roll, I got the world on my back. To those of you who figured out life, I tip my hat. And I ain't quite there yet, but I used to think I was. I'm still drinking, drugging till like 3 or something. But that shit for the birds, I'm trying to fly and soar. Reach my higher self, vibrate higher more. But yo, rest assured, I found out less is more. And may your faith never waver, it get greater later. But watch out, cause the ones you love, they be your biggest haters. And them handouts turn to bigger favors. And if you don't got it, you gon' get it later. I'm innovative, not an imitator. I pick my pants up, sitting straight up. I eat with one hand on the dinner table. I got my manners up, not my hate up, but I guard my feelings, gotta keep my gate up. I hear the villain speaking, but what we seeing? We ain't tapped in, we ain't really praying. I be spitting poetry and outside demonstrating what? What's at the end of the yellow brick road? I don't know, I just play it how it go, yeah. Nobody knows what's at the end of that yellow brick road, but play life game how it go, that way.
That was Ando doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Amen. Blackness is not a monolith. Listen, I think Harriet Tubman was a real person, my nigga. Ando, I know you want to argue with me. We'll do it later. So, here at Right About Now, we accompany our open mics with a bomb-ass feature. And tonight we have Black Snow in the building. Make some noise for Black Snow. Black Snow will come up at the end of the night, so stick around. And I'll tell you more about Black Snow in a bit, but right now I'll just tell you he is an OG in this city. Poetry in Houston would not exist in the way it does without Black Snow. So just make some noise for him one time. Black History Month is not just about celebrating blackness as it exists today, but it's about honoring those who came before us. And so, like, I just want to shout you out, Black Stone. Thank you so much for bringing all the spaces you brought. Yeah, clap it up here one more time. Black Snow and Harriet Tubman, nigga. We can clap it up for both of them, goddamn. If you ready for the next poem, let me hear you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for KB. Make some noise for the poet.
Hey y'all, hey. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't indecisive. So I need y'all to pick a number for me.
78.
3. Wait! 3. 12, 13, or 14?
3.1 or
14. Okay, I'm hearing 14. 13?
Three, my lord, pick 3.
14, okay. I'm sticking with 14. There was a lot of numbers. Okay. So,
Y'all are passionate about those numbers. That's crazy.
I'm like, hold on.
Y'all don't even know what's behind them. My bad, KB. You do your thing.
Okay, 14 was the winner. So we're gonna do a little history lesson.
Take your time.
Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't never gonna fly. 'Cause your mama's name was lonely and your daddy's name was pain. And they called you Little Sorrow 'cause you never loved again. So why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't never gonna fly. You know, my teachers used to look at me crazy when I asked them to teach me my history. They would also chuckle a little bit before they said, baby, this is U.S. history. I remember the uncomfortability I felt having to hold in the facts. I wanted to learn more about how my people were chose to grow gills instead of the chains they deemed so fashionable. Or even more in-depth about how they picked what person was feasible for the trees they deemed so fruitful. I just knew that conversation wouldn't go well. So I've subdued that feeling in that moment, but I've since then graduated. And that childish ass fear is long gone. I found my answers, so here is the unsolicited history lesson for my people. And as I retell our passage, I hope you allow the merge of your physical and self-conscious. I hope you find your old presence to no longer be lost when you further research what I may talk about. Because our teachers will never tell us our ancestors' souls what it costs to build America's destiny, or even understand the confusion that comes with being stolen from an African home just to be stolen again from one boat to another. See, the first time we were kidnapped, we were just supposed to make it to Veracruz, but the Jamestown's men had other plans. They decided a ship meant to carry treasure was deemed safe in the pirates' hands. They figured out with greed if he stole the spirits and melanin worth more than gold, they would be more useful for the inventory in Virginia. Which is probably why the Afro-Latina dysphoria gets lost sometimes. I mean, shit, their greediness even rubbed off on us. Blonde claims had us selling each other to receive some church recognition, and then see the Queen of Spain in the Meridiano, and had every intention of bleeding the world dry and claiming it holy in the name of sugar, spice, and everything nice, mix it a little color. And I don't blame her for trying to win up her male enemies, but I believe her downfall was witnessing the allergic reaction of Native people in her newly stolen land and still believing black folks were immune to their white bullshit. I mean, it's kind of cynical. And that leaves me to wonder, how does it feel to be a problem, Blackbird?
Make some noise for KB one time. I want to call back to Anno real quick because his birthday is tomorrow. Shout out to Anno. And Anno runs an open mic every Thursday at Taste Buds. So he'll have an open mic for his birthday tomorrow. If you like him, go see him for his birthday. If you don't like him, it's his birthday. Go fucking see him, goddammit. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to More Life. I love you, brother. We gonna get this list. We're gonna keep moving through this list. Right now, I'm gonna try to get this right. Sultan Al Safa. Is that how you say it? Yeah? All right. If you're ready for the next poet, let me say yeah. Yeah. We clapping. We building energy. Get it up for Sultan Al Safa. Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.
Happy Aquarius season is my birthday as well. And I decided for a gift to myself to surround myself with beautiful black people and their allies.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
I've been performing for quite some time. It has been a little break in between, so I would like to start off by saying, say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud! Say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud! Every now and then. You see, it wasn't always that way, the way our hips sway, the way our eyes meet each other, brown kisses, the way we nod across boundaries, across seas, when you see the black people from here to the West Indies. It wasn't always that way. But say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Are you sure? It wasn't always that way, as they say. When we were swinging from those trees, when our knees would buckle underneath, when it was too hard to breathe, when our little southern belles went through hell, when the young girls couldn't quite get their walk the right way, as I used to say. We can cover ourselves with bonnets and silk, as I used to say. My daddy used to tell us stories about walking through Alabama, going for that milk. But as I used to say, I was so beautiful at one point in my life. I was so beautiful. Black girl striving to be everything I saw on TV. But then my daddy used to say, There was times when we go down those roads in Alabama to fetch that milk. And what did they say in that one song? Strange fruit. Swaying in the trees. I want y'all to look up for a minute. Strange fruit. Bring a little girl down to her knees. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. You see, my mama raised me divine and fine, born at Riverside Hospital, 1989. I'm as black as can be. Third ward bred, with a scarf on my head, Gullah Geechee, real Muslim deity. I'm as black as can be. But every now and then, I would be a little bit too loud, a little bit too proud, a little bit too Moorish, a little bit too coded, a little bit too edgy, a little bit too Aquarius, a little bit too womanly, a little bit too much me in these Texas streets. Mom and Daddy had this idea. They said, wow, about 99, Houston's a little bit too crime-ridden. This shit ain't about the living. They said, let's go on ahead and move you guys to the suburbs where y'all can stop slurring your words and your older brothers can be looked at a little differently. You see, they was getting in trouble in the H-Town streets, the SWAT. Hanging with them boys from Mogadishu in Pakistan, selling that coke, doing a little dance at night. That's all right. So they moved us on to another land. It seemed like I was even foreign then. The black people spoke a little differently than me. As the sister said before me, I looked in the books in Rosenberg. I was in 3rd grade. My hands touched these pages. These pages were aged. It said, and I quote, I will never forget. 37 years, I will never forget. Black people were sent to work happily as servants. Coming from a A-Leaf HISD education, coming from a cum laude degree, 4-generation military family, it dawned on me. The very thing that my mother and dad took us from, the streets, the urban, the warfare, was the very thing I needed to survive there. They stripped me of my humanity within the first session of school. Little girl, the only one in full hijab, covered from head to toe. I knew how to say my name, but the teacher didn't though. It is what it is, right? A little different, a little brown, a little too melanated, a little too different in the blackness, a little too educated. She could say La Shwaniqua, but she couldn't say El Safa. Let's give you a little history lesson. El Safa and El Marwa are the 2 hills in which Abraham walked. The Khanakaba is where I'm named. After a Moroccan queen, my mother's best friend, but I go by a name too, Farida. Farida is an Arabic name that means unique, one of God and one of a kind. My last name is McBride. So a very long time ago, my teachers would say, McBride, just McBride. And in that, I lost a part of my identity. I lost a part of my humanity if I didn't know better, if I didn't know how to see. If my parents didn't teach me to say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Do you understand? They tried to split me in between the lines of that which they had never read, in languages they could never even understand. You see, I was raised with all the 12 tribes in my hand. Every bit of theology, spirituality, sexuality, and every woman was in me. I was raised that way so that my parents taught us that the ground and every foundation that you walk upon is indeed black. Dark soil in which the gods have risen to claim and make the different colors and the different names. But what's in a name? They could never quite tell me who I was. They could never try to tell me where I was going. But they had this notion, no matter where I would go, no matter what seeds I sowed, no matter how much greatness my blackness would bring, my womanness would bring, they had this notion that they kept in their mind, in their very sight of their eyes. No matter where I was, they would slightly despise the fact that I was both melanated, educated, loving myself, loving my wealth. It's like they forgot my fucking name, but they remembered to degrade my name. They remembered the McBride, but not the Farida. They remembered the McBride, but not the Aisha. They remembered the McBride, but not the Shaniqua. They remembered the McBride. because that's our slave name, isn't it? So often they say, who are you? I said, I'm Farida, an African-American woman with an Arabian Irish name. And they look at me a little funny. And I said, what the fuck are you looking at? I'm exactly what you made me to be, baby. In these streets, in these H-Town streets, the most diverse place on earth. I'm cursed because you're the curse, motherfucker. It's real. I'm the very manifestation of everything you wanted to feel. Every place on this soil that you wanted to kill. We are all here because of you. So is that true? So sometimes I meet people who are a little different than us, maybe in the skin or maybe in their lust and maybe in their trust. And I just roar in all of my simplicity and tell them, motherfucker, join in. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, bitch.
Make some noise for that poet, y'all. Say it loud. Say it loud? Y'all are tired of saying that shit. I'll give y'all a break on it. We'll get back to it though. All right, speaking of saying it loud, I'm gonna list some names. James Brown or Billie Holiday? James Brown? Okay. James Brown, Nina Simone. Okay, that was damn near unanimous. Anyone was like James Brown? Anybody? Okay, all right. Nina Simone, Sam Cooke. Sam, I'm with you on that. Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin. Okay. I'm not there, but I feel you. I ain't mad at it. We gonna take a break from that before we piss somebody off. Can I do a poem for y'all real quick? Y'all, this is the only poem I got in my brain for real. This shit is just the one I just be doing it over and over again. But I do love it, and I hope y'all love it too. It's a love poem, okay? Y'all don't like love? It's almost Valentine's Day. Y'all still have hope, man. Y'all got a week to figure it out. Shit, man. I want to love you like a love poem, a good one. The kind that gets stuck to the back of your gut like gum. 5, cobalt, minty, fresh to the taste. I want to taste your tongue. I want your words to say what they want to say and not what you think I want to hear. I want to hear your opinions. Not necessarily agree with them, but respect how you've come to your conclusions. I want to come to the conclusion that destiny did the damn thing when it made me meet you. I want to meet you for the first time again and again, so this feeling never fleets. I want to know where we stand. Mystery is magic, but consensus is a kindness that can only be grasped through clear communication. I want to communicate like crystals, like something to be valued, like your input is important. So tell me what is wrong, and tell me what is right, and tell me how to make you come. I want to come to a consensus. Can we come to a consensus? I want to kiss your neck, move my lips down your back, wrap my arms around your waist, pull you into my embrace. I want you to feel how good you make me feel. I want to fill up a glass of water, place it on a nightstand next to the bed, because dehydration is the only thing that'll fuck you better than I do. I want to take care of you the way I know you are capable of taking care of yourself. I want to be the one you wish to wake up with while knowing this is not always an option. I want to have options and still choose you. I want you to have options and still choose me. I want us to have options and choose each other. And if this shit don't work out, we can go our separate ways and be with whoever we wish to see, because I want this love to feel like freedom and not forced labor. I want the labors of this love to bloom like spring, to keep its color like a name brand buy. I want to be sold on the sound of your voice entering into every room. I want to love you like a love poem, the kind that stays on the tongue, and maybe then we can savor Well, we choose to swallow. Y'all believe in love now? Maybe a little bit. I'm trying my best. Is this sing along? What you see, you don't. Hit that home. Oh. Yo. Yo, make some noise for my DJ one time. We got DJ Bloom in the mix. She does birthday parties. She does weddings. I'm hoping anyone in here getting married soon? Anyone here already married? Yeah. Okay, congratulations, good shit. Anyone in here been divorced? Not yet is insane. Hey, she does divorce parties too. Call her when you're ready. That's Woo! Damn, bro. I fuck with it. I tell you what, blackness is not a monolith. If you ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. You know what to do. We clapping, we build the energy. We clapping, we build the energy. Give it up for Soul Love. Soul Love is coming to the stage. Oh, it's stop. DJ rewinding. Give it up for Soul Love.
Dear black woman. Yes. Dear black queen. Tell me how. How can I ever repay you? And look, I'm not talking royalties. Even though your royalty from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, all the way to the roots of the womb, which hibernates and grows more black like to be, see your value can't be bought by any amount of currency. But the question remains, how can I repay you? Before we fertilize the soil and plant the seed of comprehension, I made it my God-given mission to bear the fruits of my labor for your kitchen. The way you put your heart and your soul into everything you create. It's only right I do the dishes. Your godly intuition keeps me on my pivot. Even though man, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Dear black woman. Yeah. Dear black queen. Tell me how. How can I ever repay you? And look, I'm not talking royalties. Even though your royalty from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, all the way to the roots of the womb, which hibernates and grows, more black like to be. See, your value can't be bought by any amount of currency, but the question remains, how can I repay you? Before we fertilize the soil and plant the seed of comprehension, I made it my God-given mission to bear the fruits of my labor for your kitchen, the way you put your heart and your soul into everything you create. It's only right I do the dishes. Your godly intuition keeps me on my pivot. Even though I provide direction, you bless me with vision to see, in other words, clarity. So tell me, how can I repay you? Is reinsurance enough? Is it protection, commitment? Shit, it must be love. They say time is money. Well, if that's the case, I'll spend mine giving more than ask then some, but it will never sum up to the amount of work you've done, so please tell me. How can I, better yet, I'll just pay attention and actually listen. Not only to the words you spoke, but to the tension your body holds. Listen, better yet, I'll just pay attention and actually listen. Not only to the words you spoke, but to the tension your body holds. Listen, like you my favorite song, hitting all the right notes. The rhythm of your heartbeat is the most beautiful tune to me. Maybe if I tune in more, our transaction can be complete. Divine unity. I'm willing to bet my life on it. Little song.
That was song Love. Make some noise for the poet. Y'all are starting to be convinced on love? A little bit. Shout out to Black Love. Who in here is on a date? Make some noise if you're on a date. See, y'all was real quiet 2 poems ago, goddamn. That's wild. I'm glad y'all proud to be on a date now. Ah, you're right. They might, yeah, stages, levels of this shit. If you're in a situationship, make some noise. I think that was different couples. I think that was different. That's not the ones that's on a date. They're just hanging out as friends. We know all about that shit. Right, Jay? If you're ready for the next poem, let me say yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Just Michelle.
I can get custom of them off I need her. I got some bad things I want to myself. I take the time to cut them.
She's coming to the stage. Clap it up for the poet. Okay. That's a fit check. That's a fit check right there.
Don't make your collection more. You know you're in a relationship with all us. I get a few texts that day.
Hey y'all. My name is Christina, but I go by Just Michelle. Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. All right. Happy Black History Month. Yeah. So I do have a blackity black, blackity black poem. I'm black. What? I'm black. Well, I have brown skin, but it's clear that I'm black. You can hear it in the tone of my voice when I talk. Blackness is not just a part of me, it's who I am. It's intricately entwined in every part of my being. I can't take it off, and I never try, and I'll be honored to be black to the day that I die. It's in my heart, but it's hard, so I'll take it back. I'm black, and I'm not seen unless I'm seen being black. Like for snapping at the cashier for not giving me my change back. It was a mistake, but I want my change. I want my change. And if I have to scream to get it, well now, that can be arranged. Label me angry black woman, but things can't stay the same. I'm shifting. No longer will I tolerate the disrespect you give me. No longer will I devalue who I am so you would choose me. No longer will I sit quietly waiting for you to hear me. My voice is loud. I'm brown and I'm proud, and like it or not, I carry the crown. You can see it. Ain't it pretty? I embody exactly what others want to be. I'm black and I'm brown. My lips are big and my hips are round. I capture attention without making a sound. My presence alone makes my ancestors smile. I'm black. Can you get with that? Yeah. Or must I yell and scream for you to acknowledge me? It's time that you recognize our black rights as kings and queens. Stop killing our black men in cold blood in these streets. And that goes for black on black and police brutality. We need some peace. Let's put down our weapons and learn to speak. Liberate our minds from mental poverty. Have shackles unleashed. Release our black men to lead our families. Can you listen? please? I'm tired and I'm weak. That strong black woman, she has to leave to regain her roles in femininity. She has to heal to help build her legacy. I'm black, and that can't be erased. See, I've been equipped to wear this color every day, and I have the grace to wear it in the most amazing ways. Please hear me when I say I'm black. Yes. And I love being black. I'm just so tired of being under attack. I don't want to play victim. That's not what I want to be. I just need perception to match reality. When you look, I want to be seen. When I stand in business rooms, I want equality. I want some respect. I've earned it rightfully. See, I've been working twice as hard for the same pay they receive, so I want change. I don't want your sympathy. Instead, try empathy. Just try to walk 1 mile with my feet. Imagine being treated poorly simply because of race. Imagine how it feels when they say we all look the same. Imagine having to protest to have them say your name. Now, you imagine how it feels if color roles exchanged, if we were the masters and they were the slaves, and what if white privilege were taken away? Now, that would be great. But would it bring real change? Probably not, and they can never relate. No shade, but I'm black, and I'm here to stay. So if you don't like my blackness, look the other way.
Make some noise for that poet. I saw Mariana walk through here earlier. I don't know if she's still around, but I want to shout out Mariana. She is the owner and procurer of this venue here, and she's been hosting us in this space for the past 10 years. There she is. Make some noise for Mariana. Thank you so much for all you do here for us. We appreciate you. Real quick, I got some more comparisons. Let's do this one. Let's do Anita Baker, Shaka Khan. I think make some noise if it's Anita. Shaka Khan. Anita one. All right, cool. All right. Anita Baker, Luther Vandross. That's easy. Good job. Y'all passed that one. All right. Luther Vandross, Prince. Make some noise for Prince. Make some noise for Luther. That's what the fuck I thought. I was about to say, man. Good job. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are getting all A's. All right, so we got Luther, Whitney Houston. I give it to you. I mean, I agree with you. It is clearly Whitney in here, but yeah, I'll agree with that. It's some bullshit. I mean, I'm good either way. You know, I'm content. That's a good matchup. But I feel you. She died hard for Luther. Anyone above Luther for you? Anyone?
Stevie Wonder.
Ooh, that would be a good one. All right, we got some more coming. All right. If you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for the wonderful, the beautiful Kari Janae. She coming all the way from the back. Make some noise for the poet.
I'm Kari Janae, proud author of my first published book here. The title is Love Me Easy. That's also where you could find me on Instagram if you want to catch up with me. So yeah, it's $25.
Only $25. You can afford not to.
Exactly. Exactly. So if you want a signed copy today, I got you in this back corner. Miss Andrew the Mandingo looks like. Black man and Snow Bunny as the center of a porn ad looks like. Black slave and white maiden seduction film looks like. Not knowing these two look like the same things because it looks like behind the cameras in the big screen is the white man profiting from the BBC. Don't believe me? Just look at the person behind Black LLC. Now that's a buck hold. You be the buck with no bucks, but that doesn't stop you from making the perfect money shot when a white girl opens her mouth and gets on her knees. But will she open her mouth and get on one knee when you're the center of But you still getting your pick of the cotton field, and it's still pricking at your self-esteem. Measuring your means between your legs through pornography is a new age way of keeping niggas away from books and staying crooks. They figure if you keep yourself occupied reading between lines of a woman's thighs, then you never bother unraveling the lies that bother the brothers just trying to live their lives, because you'll be living it like it's your truth. Proving every white right about black men and brutes because they can't tell the difference. It's all the same in their cognitive dissonance. Can I ponder on the dissonance that the white girl was the original beauty, and the black man the original beast, the beast, so frustrated in his bestiality he needs a white girl under his sheets to unleash every bit of humanity left of him. Leave it right where her right and left thigh meets, because a white girl's pussy is the closest to pure he'll ever be in the eyes of a white man. Tell me, is this the master plan? Or is this the master's plan? Delectable Negro, the biggest consumer of being consumed. Why don't you question it? How do you stomach this? How do you stomach this? Or has the white man gutted you of your dignity and replaced it with his belly so you complacency disguised as agency? Sexual cowardice disguised as prowess be a black man's favorite vice, like his own body was never reduced to a price and must pay good. To be falsely incarcerated of rape 8 times more than a white man just because you could, to know that you're hardwood. Don't be no more than lumber. Used to shelter whites with more slaves because becoming property. Be the closest you can to having some of your own. It must pay good, Mr. Nick Cannon. To refer to yourself as a breeder like you don't have ancestors that wanted more for themselves than be fertilized, or more than they are fathers. Perhaps this is your way of connecting with a slave, channeling in your inner Mandingo. Don't want to give the buck a break, so he buck breaks his own self into a style of emasculation we don't need white men for. I have this theory that beneath all the history is a self-inflicted misandry that suggests if I beat a white man at his job, then maybe I could survive all of the beatings, but not if you're still beating off to your own systemic indoctrinating. Can you come to that conclusion?
That was Cara Janae doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. She has a wonderful book called Love Me Easy. Go see her, and you're gonna cop a copy of that. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're about to go. Anno has her book, so if you're too shy to talk to Kari, you can talk to Anno. He'll approach you. What we're gonna do right now is go into the intermission, but don't go anywhere just yet, all right? There's a few instructions with intermission. I wanna focus on the mission, okay? There's a taco truck out there. I want you to get some food if you want some food, okay? There's a bar in the back and inside. One more time, turn around, wave to all my bartenders, say, hey, Fantasia and Ajane. Those are your bartenders. They're gonna take care of you all night long. And there are restrooms inside, okay? There are restrooms inside. So those are your missions. But before I let you go, pull out your phones. Pull out your phones. Pull out your phones. Here at Right About Now, we have this thing called a selfie break. What you're gonna do is take a selfie with the people around you or the person you came with, and you're gonna tag us at wanpoetry. Okay? wanpoetry. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Alright? While you do that, I'm gonna take a video of us taking a selfie. It's selfie-ception. Okay? On a count of 3, we gonna say cheese. 1. Y'all ready? 2. I'm not ready. 3. Cheese! All right. Clap it up for yourselves one time. You are released to go into intermission. You are in the mix with DJ Bloom. You got about 7 minutes to do these things, and we're gonna come back with the second half of this open mic, and we're gonna close it out with Black Snow. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on her. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town nigga love her with her. Nigga come here, I'm a grip on you. Y'all just ain't gonna say, I was gonna say about her. I plug straight, I don't feel about her. Y'all know I'm feeling lazy, I'm gonna stay around her.
Poets, I have a little bit of room on this list. If you feel inspired to sign up on this list, come talk to me.
I wanna get it. I wanna get it. Please tell the bitch how she like the shit's hard. Driving rims right where the motherfuckers caught. I've been going crazy, spraying cash and crying. I need me a kicker. This shit been getting to a speaker. My baby girl, that's me a speaker. My baby girl, that's me a speaker. I'm out of control when I'm crushing on you. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town nigga love her with her. Baby come here, I'm a grip on you. Y'all just ain't gonna say, I was gonna say about her. Y'all know I plug straight, all I don't feel about her. Y'all know I'm feeling lazy, I'm gonna stay around her. Call me cash face, I go crazy about her. Okay, sleep, sleep, sleep. When I'm crushing on you, she don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. Look who proud and still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long bitch, the nigga skipping your chick. Pulling tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flipping. Bar sipping, car dipping, red wood grain gripping. Still tipping on spoke rolling, on spoke rolling, spoke rolling, spoke bumping, spoke holders, and no hangers, and no callers. Spoke blowing on that endo, GameCube Nintendo. 5% so you can't see up in my window. You niggas don't understand me, cause I'm boss out on candy. Top down at Lexus with a big block, not handy. Creased up, stay dressed to impress. Big boss belt buckle under my Michelin S. Oh, Gucci shades up on my braids when I escalade. When I'm grinding, screen wheel sliding like an escapade. I got it made, the big boss of the North. Ain't shit changed, I still represent with your house. I'm sipping, wood grain, I'm dripping. Kiss me like switching with the paint dripping. Turn your neck and your dang missing. We ain't slim, we ain't tripping. I'm thinking flipping and still sipping. Like do or die, I'm pole pimping. Car stop, them streets spinning. I'm flipping, dropping and giving the top. Hold off of my drop, step out. Second the block with 40 Ken green with a little screen. My gasoline, I weigh supreme. Got dirt on the ground with a pan of lean. It tastes brown and be a king. It tastes brown and be a king. First round drop piece coming. Who is Mike Jones coming? Now shining with the real woman. I'm shining with the real woman. Mike Jones, the one and only. You can't clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of
thing over and took, bend that 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 thing over and took. That's why she gon' drop it.
Right now is your 2-minute warning. We're going to get this show back started in about 2 minutes. Make your way to your seats. Not before you get a drink. We'll get this started in about 2 minutes. Check 1 2 1 2. If you feeling good, make some noise. Make some noise. Make a little bit more noise. Yeah, we gonna get this show back started. I want to remind y'all of my only rule, which is respect the mic. Okay, we're gonna give energy to the poet on the stage. You can snap, you can clap, you can shout. You can say amen, that part, all that shit. What we don't want to do is have side conversations while poets up here speaking, okay? So, without further ado, if you're ready for the first poet of the second half, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy, we clapping, we building energy. Give it up for 9,000! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Black people! I love y'all. Happy Black History Month. Every day is Black History. I had to bring my book out tonight. Usually I remember this, but somebody said, nah, brother, you gotta do a black poem. I said, oh, I got that. Say less. I'm light-skinned and shit, but you know, I got that. What they be saying? All right. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all looking good? Y'all smelling good? Y'all feeling good? All right, y'all gotta bear with me because I kind of like just started working on this one just for this one. So this deep to me, you hear me? I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get started. Where my page go? I be having to think about that one brother who was up here talking all smooth. I get nervous, want to talk fast. Let me slow it down. Hold on, bear with me. Let me find a poem. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? And I wanted to get into character tonight too, so I put on my hat. It was my granddaddy's. Doing it for my ancestors. Okay. It's a new world order. They killing over the borders. The rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. The government ain't for us. They will not support us. My passion in me burn like a fire in the forest. They too busy worried about the money and the Porsches. I'm just trying to stay away from Satan and his forces. I just want to be living with God in his residence, but this world got me thinking about them dead presidents. God bless America, but that ain't what we represent. The poison minds of the youth, the hating is the evidence. Some people thinking that black people irrelevant, they must have forgot, but I remember like an elephant. Too smart for my own good, don't insult my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They watching me like surveillances. You know what I'm saying? Revelations, penetrations, manipulations, PlayStations, while they out there building Mars and space stations. That was freestyle, hold up. Bear with me, because all my life I had to fight. I make your eye the color purple. I'm running for my life, but I keep jumping over these hurdles. Ain't it funny how we fight over colors on top of cop cars? And half these niggas in the world want to be pop stars. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. I got it. All right, here we go. This is the one I was working on today. You can call me Trayvon Martin Luther Rodney King. I don't think y'all heard me. You can call me Trayvon Martin Luther Rodney King because I had a dream that one day I'd be redeemed. On the road to redemption, I walk 1,000 miles in these raggedy ass shoes and I still be tripping off this Malcolm X mindset to feed these children. America will leave them in the streets while they hide in the building, but then they wonder why it's so much crying and killing. You know, I can't be responding to the way that they feeling because they'll give you 25 years and go home to their family chilling. Ooh, y'all heard y'all. Hold on, I gotta run this back. I said, you can call me Trayvon Martin Luther Rodney King. Can I get a witness? Because I had a dream that one day I'd be redeemed on the road to redemption. I walk 1,000 miles in these raggedy ass shoes and I still be tripping off this Malcolm X mindset to feed these children. And I ain't talking about just black ones. I'm talking about yellow, brown, black, white. Jesus loved them in his sight. Because if you're thinking about black history, history is a mystery and history is his story. But I'm telling you my story, which is a mystery. And today is the present, so I'm giving you this gift. But I don't, y'all with me? Come on. Yeah. I say, you can call me Trayvon Luther. What? Hold on. Say it like Martin Luther. You can call me Trayvon Martin Luther Rodney King because I had a dream that one day I'd be redeemed on the road to redemption. I walk 1,000 miles in these raggedy ass shoes and I'm still tripping off this Malcolm X mindset to feed my children. And I ain't got no kids. Look. All I'm saying is everything ain't what it seems. I praise God and my ancient ancestors of the Elohims. Because I know that as I stand right here in the present to give y'all this gift, I am my ancestors' wildest dreams.
Make some noise for the poet. Make some noise for the poet. If you're ready for the next poet, let me say, yeah. We clap it, we build the energy. We clap it, we build the energy. Give it up for Juicy. Clap it up for the poet.
Hey. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all good? So I wrote this like 2 days ago at work because I found out it was, we was doing Black History Month now. It ain't as deep as y'all's, but you know what I'm saying? It's how I feel, okay? So I called it I Have a Dream, like Martin Luther King. So I have a dream that there could one day be world peace. I have a dream that everyone's pay could fully be increased. I have a dream that no matter what's your race, we all see each other as pure souls. I have a dream that everyone would stop worrying about each other and focus on their own goals. I have a dream that everyone could be more like Jesus, loving and kind. I have a dream that this world's heart and perception could be a lot more like mine. I have a dream that there were no such things as minority or majority. I have a dream that everyone had homes and rich was how we were all born to be. I have a dream that one day there was no hate, no pain, no death. I have a dream that I never had to lay my own mother to rest. I have a dream that trauma wasn't real and broken homes weren't really a thing. I have a dream that every girl in this world can be loved with purity and shine like a diamond ring. I have a dream that fathers stayed in the lives of their children and there was no such thing as a single mother. I have a dream that religion wasn't so judgmental and gays didn't have to live so undercover. I have a dream that my daughters grow up in a society that teaches them something they can actually use. I have a dream that people will learn to love themselves and not use their insecurities to choose to abuse. I have a dream that God will fulfill all my dreams and one day make all this come true. This dream is just a dream in a world full of lies, manipulation, and people that are very confused. I have a dream that everyone follows the light so that after this life, world peace can actually exist. My dream is of heaven, and God will grant it. I just hope we all make the list. Poet.
Clap it up for that poet one more time. See, 9,000 and Juicy, y'all should have signed up the other way so I could say your name, Juicy 9,000. You know what I mean? That's a cool ass name. That's a power up, goddamn. Am I too nerdy for y'all? Told y'all black man. Y'all know what y'all got there. So I'm gonna do some more comparisons. Y'all want another one? Let's see how we do on this one. Okay, Brandy, D'Angelo. There's some like real vocalists that are fighting the air right now. I agree with you. I'm just saying I agree with D'Angelo, but they be upset. All right, D'Angelo, Jasmine Sullivan. Really? He said, explain yourselves. Okay, no, because this is one of those ones that might be to allow people in the room. So if it's D'Angelo, make some noise. If it's Jasmine, make some noise. We're outnumbered, bro. I tried. All right. Okay. Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, make some noise. Jasmine Sullivan, make some noise. Jasmine's got it. The people have spoken. Okay. Here's the one. Surely this will change it. Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce. This is still kind of mixed. Jasmine? Yo, the DJ say, what are we even rating this on? Okay. Jasmine, make some noise. Beyonce, make some noise. Jasmine won. In Houston? Bloom, do you agree? I don't know, you're just an expert though. See, the DJ's got a much more nuanced take. Maybe she can write a poem about it. If you're ready for the next poet, let me say yeah. Then we clap and we build the energy. We clap and we build the energy. Give it up for Khadijah Raquel. Make some noise for the poet.
Hey y'all. Okay, you said the yellow button. All right, I'm a little short. Okay. Fine. I mean, yeah. I'm Khadijah Raquel. I am an artist of many mediums. You can follow me on Instagram, Khadijah Raquel, KADIJAHRAQUEL. This poem is called The Royal Family. I wrote it like 10 years ago, so please bear with me. Okay.
Oh shit.
MELANIN. From the sky we descended into the roots of our souls. Kissed by the sun and lightly dusted with gold is our DNA. Do not alter. Though we have been made to believe that kings and queens don't look like me. Hair like wool, defying gravity, unapologetically, shrinkage gives me more than you see. Skin of cocoa and shea drizzled with honey, too sweet to just be black, as if my beauty exists solely because of an extra ingredient. No, baby. 100% organic, non-GMO. Can't get this just anywhere. Straight from the mother herself. Don't act like you don't know. We got gold. Listen to what you are being told. This truth will last you more days than they can hate you. These lips are full of love, waiting to cascade like a rushing wave. Big and pink Kool-Aid and watermelon had nothing to do with articulators that belonged to Hatshepsut, the original queen. My nose may spread a little wide, but so does our land that goes from the coast once ruled by Sunjata Keita to the currents of the Zambezi and the Limpopo under the reign of the lion. Our eyes pierce like the spears of the Zulu, strong and resilient, fighters for truth, with humane hearts beating violently beneath our right to heal compassionately. Fighters of truth, with humane hearts beating violently beneath our right to heal compassionately, careful to open up because scars don't heal as quickly as we'd like. Stolen from our homes, they snatched our light, blown out too soon. Restricted to fight, the loss of life became routine. Give me a second, y'all. The loss of life became routine. They interrupted our history and convinced us that we were not kings. And what is a king without a queen broken? Homes and families alike. A man stripped from his children and his wife who can't even roll over to them at night, instead awakened by nightmares of chains and whips, reminiscent of blood, guts, vomit, menstrual blood, piss and shit, being sick of the lies, the theft, and overall disrespect. Animals is what we were made to be. Untamed and in need of control. Misunderstood from the beginning and forced into labor, but resilient we were. Spread far and wide, broken down and beaten under the cow's hide, forced into labor, we worked. And our homes, we were going to make it our own. Banneker asked how long in 1753, and the answer has yet to be given to me. Seldom acknowledged for the contributions that we have given. Our backs split and scarred, blood dripped to nourish the soil of this nation that doesn't even consider us in the Constitution. Thank you, Ben, for the here and now, but I'd like to move forward, not because they're telling me to forget how we were once considered less than human or the ideal specimens of their experiments, but because I want to remember my toes in the lush green pastures of my home. The music of the wind caressing my ears and the embrace of the sun penetrating deep into my bones. These bones of mine that grind when we're told not to shine from the minds of those who forget that we come from the divine. Keep a fist on my pick, because Huey knew tons of ways to keep my community strong. Father above and mother below, I gave birth to those blue eyes and that straight hair you wish was my fro. Fist on my pick, because Huey knew tons of ways to keep my community strong. 50 years is not that long, so please know our formation was broken because we refused to go along with the yes sir, massa, and the right away. Because we refused to go along with the yes sir, massa, and the right away. Sick of singing the same old song. Garvey taught us to unify. Stokely reminded us that our black had power. Roses was questioned, and when she said nah, she upset more than a few stomachs. Martin led us peacefully, but Brother X let us know that they will continue to act beastly towards imaginary enemies that they've created to be unruly. Intimidated by our genius, godly poise, beauty, and strength, we shall overcome became more than a phrase. Fighting for our lives became every day. Telling little kids that ghosts aren't real, and turning to burning crosses in the front lawn of the field, praying for protection only to become a disarray of burning flesh under the steeples of refuge.
Well,
But I implore you to keep your fist held high. Don't lose your grip because they tell us not to touch. You must hold tight so that one day our sons and daughters are not afraid of bringing themselves to a gunfight. They say history repeats itself, but his story had been edited, revised, published, bound, and sold as truth, while my manuscript was not accepted due to infringements on our rights, and while they copied us and called it original.
killing it.
No quotes, no citing, quick to shoot but never indicting. Trayvon, Eric, Oscar, Sandra, Dontre, Tanisha, Tamir, Walter, and Eddie, whose only crimes were being full of MELANIN. Dreams aren't as sweet as a bag of Swishers or a pack of Skittles. Arizona's can't wash the blood that ran through Fruitvale and suffocated the New York streets. Soon they will come to realize that they have to pay homage to those who gave them life. Yes, apologies, reparations, but accountability, knowledge, and RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. I'll tell you. Stop shooting us. Stop grouping me and my sisters and labeling us as angry. Get to know my brothers before you assume them to be beasts, and you'll find the beauty and feel no need to defeat this imagined enemy. I am not less than. I am royalty. I am excellence. I am powerful authority. I matter. You matter. Claim your respect. Demand it. Step into your royalty. Waste no time with peasants throwing stones. Claim your throne. Step into your power. You have MELANIN. Poem.
Make some noise for that poet one time. Shout out you for finishing that poem. Good shit, good shit, good shit. We gonna move to this next poet. I got 3 more poets before we get into our magnificent feature. So right now, if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Chris. Poets, we are in our lightning round. I'm gonna call you the last 2 on deck, and that means you come right next to the stage. Give it up for Chris one time.
Can y'all hear me? Alright. So I wrote this like a week ago, so please bear with me as I am new shit. Alright. It's called Inheritance. You sound white for a black man, meaning articulate, measured, too calm to be a threat. As if rage must rupture grammar, as if diction dilutes melanin, as if Malcolm never spoke in Oxford, as if Baldwin's brilliance wasn't forged in Harlem, as if history isn't housed in this voice. My cadence is an inheritance. You hear polish. I hear my grandmother cutting okra while quoting Du Bois. Wow. You hear poise. I hear my father practicing court testimony for a crime his brother didn't commit. You hear civility. I hear survival. Every syllable is shaped to keep you from feeling fragile, but I'm done folding my tongue into something soft enough for your comfort. My voice was never yours to decode. You confuse code switching with consent, mistake control for concession. You call it white because it doesn't tremble or crack or ask for your permission, but this isn't mimicry, it's a sermon. For every black child taught to sand their voice smooth so whiteness feels comfortable. This is Maya in my tongue, Kendrick in my lungs, Nina in the drum of my ear. So when I speak, it's not just me. It's every black brilliance you were too deaf to hear. So no, I don't sound white. I sound like someone you tried to silence and failed to understand. I sound like freedom, fluent and too whole to translate. I don't need to explain this voice to you. Just listen. Thank you.
That was Chris. Make some noise for the poet. On deck, we have Q Hiller. Q Hiller, you're not coming up right now, but just hang out right next to the stage for me. Coming up right now, I have Nilotic Hayes. If you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Nilotic Hayes. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
It's been a long time coming, but I know.
I hope so. So I got bullied into doing this. Shout out to UCJ. I'm not behind. I'm standing in a hallway between doors, one still warm from my hand, the other unopened, listening. I have loved people who could not stay, and I'm learning that departure is not the same as rejection. So tonight, I make room for the ache without letting it move in. I set it down beside me like a heavy bag that I don't have to carry all the way home. I am allowed to want more than have presence, more than almost, more than being chosen only when it's convenient. I am learning that the sound of my name when I say it gently, when I do not ask to have it echoed back, proves it matters. The waiting doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Roots grow slowly, so do promises kept to oneself. I am not empty. I am becoming. And when the next door opens, whether softly or all at once, I will walk through it with my whole heart, not because it never hurt, but because I learned how to stay. Thank you. Poem.
Y'all make some noise for the poet one time. And if you ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. You know what to do. We clapping. We building energy. We clapping. We building energy. Give it up for Q Hillard. Make some noise for the poet one time.
Hi guys. I can't believe I'm up here right now. I am an introvert and I'm scared to death.
Give us some energy. Give us some energy. Give us some energy.
Because I'm such an introvert and I never get out and I never like to be in the spotlight, I made a goal for 2026 that I would get out and do something that I would never ever do. And I'm probably going to stumble over these words because I read it at home over and over and it sounds good, but so it's a Black History Month, but what's better than Black History Month than Black love? So here's my poem that I wrote 2 days ago. Okay, it's called the One Last Word. Once the love of my life, the kind that settles in your chest and still feels like home at night. Sometimes two souls cross paths on this long road we call life, bruised by what the world has done, yet drawn together anyway. Like magnets that don't ask permission, like healing that doesn't show up wearing a human face. We met inside the wreckage and still found laughter. We finished each other's sentences, caught each other's thoughts mid-air, and smiled through whole days and smiled entire nights without realizing the clock had quietly turned over. 24 hours gone like it never mattered to time at all. It felt like we were born to be one, and we lived like there was plenty of it, time, as if love came with a guarantee, as if the word forever couldn't possibly have an ending. But our together wasn't built to last the way we thought. And if we'd known our time wouldn't outrun the 12 months, we would have had treated every second sacred, every minute like a last chance, every moment like a memory being made while it was still warm in our hands. This kind of love is rare, and rarer still when it arrives with an hourglass in its pocket, a stopwatch ticking under the sweetness, sand slipping even while you're laughing. We didn't wash the top empty. We didn't notice how fast it was slipping until the last grain failed and the Lord said, time's up. We didn't understand why, because it felt like we had so much time. We never imagined that forever could come so quickly, so final, so sudden, like a door closing while your hand is still reaching for the handle. Separating felt like a slow death, not dramatic, just heavy. The kind that happened in quiet places when you're forced to live without what you loved. Even the little things started to disappear, like the smell of his dreads, the smell of my braids, once wrapped around each other like comfort. became scents that drifted into the evening air until they were all, where they were only echoes, until they were only remember when. We cried in secret places, separated inside our now separated lives, both holding the same aches, just in different places. And still, I carried memories of having what so many people pray for, but only for a moment in time. A love that felt like a miracle, and then felt like it had only been borrowed. We shared tears while secretly being pulled towards each other, praying for one more hour, one more minute, one more second, just one more breath in the same space, as if one more moment could rewrite the ending. But we couldn't ignore the force of the Creator, not when it was clear. The same God who allowed us to find each other was pulling us apart. So we committed to our own journeys, him heading north, me heading south. Two callings in opposite direction, two destinies fusing to bend. And we held on as long as we could, palms to palms, then fingertips, until only our pinky finger struggled to touch, a tiny thread of us trying to keep what God was asking us to release. We loved each other past the plan, past the timing, past what made sense, and finally placing our futures where they belong, in the Creator's hand. So we stand separately, divided, walking forward anyway. And no matter how far we are, or the future, or what the future holds, this love wouldn't be replaced. It wouldn't be forgotten, because what was real was real. Because what we had mattered. And even if our paths never, can you hear me? Okay. Even if our paths never meet the same way, a love like this doesn't vanish. It just becomes a holy ache, a guarantee, a gratitude, and a lifetime, and once in a lifetime, I'll carry for the rest of my life. I love you forever, and this is my closure.
Clap it up for that poet. Clap it up for that poet. Thank you for coming and getting on this mic. I know it sometimes is really hard, especially when you're introverted, it's your first time, but I like to think there's a loving community that's always going to show up and support you. So audience, poets, all of you, give it up for yourselves. Real quick, this is the last one. This is the last one here. So we're going to do Janet Jackson, Patti LaBelle. We there. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. All right, we got Patti LaBelle, Otis Redding. Otis Redding? Patti LaBelle? We're gonna redo it. Make some noise for Otis Redding. Make some noise for Patti LaBelle. Damn, y'all were quiet whenever y'all was saying the names, but okay, Patti wins, okay? Patti LaBelle, Stevie Wonder. You sure? You sure? You changed your mind yet? All right. Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson? Okay. This is, no, it's Michael, stop. It's Michael. We gonna go with all the winners. So we gonna do Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin. Michael, wait, did y'all say Michael or? Okay, I was making sure. All right. Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross. No, I'm gonna do this shit. If it's Michael, make some noise. If it's Luther Vandross, make some noise. We outnumbered. Michael Jackson, Jasmine Sullivan. You see how easy that was? I don't know how Jasmine won that. That's kind of crazy, low key. So yeah, it's Michael Jackson. He takes the K. That's fair. With vibes. Make some noise for Michael Jackson. All right, that concludes the open mic. Make some noise for all the poets in this open mic. We are not done. We have a feature, okay? And this feature hails from Houston, Texas. There's no one that put more poets on than this man right here. There's no one more responsible for paying poets in Houston, Texas than this man right here. Every poet that touched this stage, you pay homage to a man like this. He's been paving this way for a very, very long time, and we want to give him all the energy, all the attention, all the love. There are seats up front, y'all, and in the middle, and all around. If you have a seat open next to you, raise your hand. Okay, so if you want to come and sit down and be a part of this show, please come in, without further ado, I want you clapping. I want you showing love. I want you clapping. I want you showing love. I want you clapping. I want you showing love. Make all the noise for Black Snow!
Y'all give it up for the DJ. Give it up to the DJ. Give it up to the host. Give it up to yourself. Keep clapping. I got a lot of people to give it up to. Give it up to Amir Safi for putting this thing on for 10 years and working his ass off. People don't see the behind the scenes that make all this happen, and he doesn't get enough credit for what he does. Clap for that man. Clap for the owner of this venue who had the vision to stay with the poets. I remember when she was the bartender and the waitress, and now she's the owner. Don't tell me what you can't do. I got a list of shit like I had won the Grammys or something, you know? Yeah. I'm supposed to tell y'all who I am. But one thing I'm going to tell you is the way you're going to remember me, that's if you choose to, is you take the words blacks and now, and you crash them together, and you get me, Black Snow. And what that means is, it's time for us as a people to work together. It's blacks now. Now is the time. We're the ones that our ancestors prayed for. It was us who they were praying to come to save them. No one's coming to save us. We are the ones that are designated to save ourselves. And that's my message. It's been my message for a long time. And the way we do that is by sticking together and doing good business with each other. Did you hear the word good in there? Yeah. Doing good business with each other. Because we need each other now more than ever before. We gotta stick together. We didn't get this far by listening to what everybody said about us, telling us we can't work together, we can't do this. The can'ts didn't get us here. The cans did. It was the people who believed in themselves and believed in that they could be free and could do all the shit we're doing now. I started crying this morning when I was reciting poems because I thought about all the shit our ancestors went through. You know, I'm the descendant of the slaves of the East. I'm from East Texas. I'm gonna take a little time. I'm only gonna be here 20 minutes. I promise you that. Okay? But I'm the descendant of the Mount Verde slaves of East Texas. We have the most complete antebellum Southern records in the United States, and they're right there at the George Bush Library at the University of Texas. And those slaves were my ancestors. And we own a little bit of the property that they own. They bought back the plantation, which was a huge plantation, and they broke it up into little towns, and they did a lot of shit. And the one thing that I remember as I read and researched my ancestry was they said that they were a particularly industrious group of Negroes. And I found that to be intriguing because I feel like I'm a particularly industrious Negro. Because I have a book back there for sale, and I have some coffee mugs that keep your coffee hotter than any goddamn mug you'll ever own. And I got it right back there for your purchase. So I'm kind of a hustler too. So I'm $25 for the book and $20 for the mug, and you get a free CD if you buy either one. All right? All right. Only $25. How can you know? Yeah. I have a lot to say. I want to say a lot, but one thing I want to do is respect this mic. I host these type of events. I do a show at the Red Cat every Thursday called Poetry and Wine Thursdays. This Thursday night we're doing Black Poet. He'll be our feature. We're doing Black History all this month. I encourage you to come out and support. You can get tickets online at www.snowindustries.org. And that's all. Oh, a commercial for my business. I'm a black-owned business. I run a little shop called The Oil Can. I've been in business for 32 years on the same block. What's unique about me is I went right back to the same neighborhood that I grew up in and started a business, and I've been in business for 32 years in my own neighborhood. Hey man, that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I'm a graduate of Prairie View A&M University. I'm a member of the greatest fraternity in the world, Omega Psi Phi, and I'm about to do a few poems for you. I'm honored to be the feature. And I can't say enough about how important it is to support this venue. My first feature, by the way, was right here at Avant Garden when it was the Mausoleum. And I sit out front. We used to sit out front, maybe 8, 10 poets. We would read to each other our work. And each week they would pick a poet to feature and could read more than 1 or 2 poems. I remember being Black History then, because every time I'd come, no matter how early I got here, I'd always be last, okay? And for over a year, but finally, I broke into that circle and became one of the features. My first feature was right here at the Mausoleum. So I'm honored. I'm kind of it's just a great feeling for me to be back here. These walls know my words. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some poems. Let's see, I'm gonna do this little set of poems. These are my Black History poems. Let's go. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a ghetto warrior. I'm just a warrior. I'm a ghetto warrior. Now my spirits may be broken, and my smile, it may be gone. But it's gonna take more than some niggas that ate and some prejudiced peckerwoods to change my poetic tone. Jealousy and envy is often clear for me to see. Shit, this nigga's right out there in that audience that hate my guts. But you think I'ma let that shit stop me? Man, I'm gonna strive on, and I'm gonna do my best. And I hope like hell their souls never rest. What they see in me, they better be hating with passion. Because the black snow, I'm gonna carry myself in a poetic fashion. You see, I'm smart, and I'm strong, and most of all, I'm black. And I'm on the upswing, just look around, it's a fact. Far too long we've accepted the abuse, and far too long we've accepted the misuse. Now, these are just words that I speak in a simple poem. But they should arouse your fire and uncover your scorn. For we as a race and a great people, we have a difficult task. And if we are to succeed, we have to do away with the ones who wear the mask. You know, those who are black but they want to be white. they gotta change or they're gonna die when we fight. Now when a man turns his back on his only hope, when he can't find satisfaction not in alcohol, pussy, or dope, when he's reached the lowest point that he can go, then and only then will he know. When he finally realizes he's no longer a child, when he's reached the bottom, y'all, and he's been there a while. This is when he realizes what needs to be done. This is when he knows there's no room for fun. There are things he must learn to avoid. He's got to be strong, motivated, and trust in the Lord. He's got to be motivated and mature, because if he's not, he will not endure. You see, the road ahead is going to be rough. And if people like you and me are to make it, we better learn to be tough. By being black, we're gifted with pride, and this is a fact that no man can hide. There's just that certain something of, I want to be, that no one can kill. Just watch and you'll see. We'll come from the slums of your cities, not knowing love or any man's pities, and we'll achieve our greatness, for this is a fact. For Black Snow and all the poets I roll with, we're from those ghettos, and we always go back. Black Snow.
How y'all feel about this feature? How y'all feel about this feature?
What them want and what them will, working for the dollar bill. Sad to see the old slave mill, grinding slow but grinding still. Cup runneth over till it spill, taken till they've had their fill. Hurts to see the old slave mill, grinding slow but grinding still. Walking home, a youth gets killed. Policeman free to shoot at will. Sad to see the old slave mill, grinding slow but grinding still. Grinding slow but grinding still. Now black is the pit to cover me from pole to pole. I gotta thank whatever God may be for this pitch black soul. See, I'm black like the Egyptians who built those great pyramids. And I'm black like the scientists who invented computer chips and grids. I'm black like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner the Truth. And I'm black like the sagging pants on our ghetto youth. I'm black like the Ku Klux Klan on a hot Mississippi night. The crosses are burning. That's a Negro's only light. I'm black like 4 little girls who got killed in a church when it got bombed. You see, that stunned our nation and left us numb. I'm black like Malcolm X and Martin Luther the King. I'm black like freedom and its eternal dream. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. A ring, ring, a ring, ring. I'm black like your mama saying, boy, you better answer that damn phone. And I'm black like the black males in the hood. Some of us gone, but some of us still trying to hold on. So brothers, stay strong. I'm black like sitting on the back of the bus. I'm black like being bitten by dogs and causing a fuss. I'm black like bitten by dogs or sprayed with a water hose. I'm black like a preacher or a pimp or a baller in some fancy clothes. I'm black like that old school Chevy out there sitting on them 24s with the beat in the trunk. And I'm black like the little wino under the tree getting drunk. You see, I'm black like the sights and the sounds of your hood. And I'm black like coming from a place where ain't a goddamn thing all good. I'm black like Lotus, ink, blues, and snow. And I'm black like most of y'all. So sit back and listen to a little bit more of this Black Snow. You see, we gotta mold them. Our young black babies, we gotta hold them. Those misled teens, we gotta control them. See, we gotta direct them, protect them, and select them one by one, son by son, to be the next fathers of our future, the next warriors, soldiers, and troopers, the next Marcus, Malcolms, and Martin Luthers. Heritage beaming off their face, their heads high, their chest out. Teach them to love their beautiful black race. Condition the youth, nourish the fruit, water it with knowledge so they may feed from the truth and love. Our black goddesses with their Nubian queen intuition, you see, you're precious as though Egyptian. Now his clothes was dirty and his feet had blisters, but he continued to speak to right about now in loud whispers saying, sell them no molly or crack and tell them more fact and let them know that we will prevail unified one nation, all black. Black Snow.
Real quick. I'm black like the offering plate in church. So I'm gonna pass that around.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna shout out to my Snow Industries teammate in F007. You can find me at Snow Industries 11 on all platforms.
Including Cash App.
Including Cash App. No, Cash App is Black Snow. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook at Black Snow 11. I do the Red Cat on Thursday nights. That's my commercial. This is my last poem, and we're gonna call it a night. No valley too low, no valley too high. I'ma be Black Snow until the day that I die. I said no valley too low, no valley too high. I'ma be Black Snow until the day that I die. Now you thought I wasn't gonna come back hard. You thought I was gonna keep getting up here talking about the fucking land of Nod. Talking about I done lost my desire. You seen a little gray hair in my head and you talking about Black Snow ought to retire. But now I'm like a dragon on this microphone, spitting fire. See, I'll check their ass. They pistolplex, I'll erase that ass. I pull this lyrical trigger fast, motherfuck your ass. Now all of y'all on the front row better bag back. Cause the Black Snow will come up in here with a lyrical AK-47. And I'm about to let this bitch go rat-a-tat-tat. I got haters diving on the floor, piling up at the front door, looking back, talking about, what the fuck is wrong with Black Snow? We can't let him spit on our mic no more. Well, fuck that. Because some days I be feeling like a wizard. My lyrics be so cold, I be shooting snakes in the grass and the eyes off lizards, starting blizzards. I'll be one of the fastest tongues in the dirty South. And all these haters gonna feel these words as they proceed from my mouth. You see, I still gotta walk around with a Glock 9. And it ain't a day that goes by that I ain't got my hand on my iron. I'll be rolling down these ghetto streets, waiting for some fool ass nigga to jump out of line so I can beat his bitch ass down and show him that this shit is real. These streets are rough. I lost so many of my homies on these ghetto corners, and them boys ain't coming back. I still remember the words that my mama said. Black Snow hanging your ass out on them corners, you gonna wind up dead. You think that shit can stop me? Man, I was bad to the bone. Them north side corners, them wayside streets, that shit was my home. SGP for life, wayside, that's what I would shout. And it's only a few of y'all in here that even know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then it happened. The bad news beat me home. While on the corner with my boys, them shots rang out. And when them bullets hit me, it made a lot of noise. It tore through my flesh and it broke my bones. And all I could do was lay there in pools of blood amidst moans and groans. But during my recovery is when I learned that with words I must learn to fight. I picked up my pen and my paper and I started to write and recite. See, some days I feel like a wizard. My lyrics be so cold, I be shooting snakes in the grass and the eyes off lizards, starting blizzards. Thank y'all. Y'all been a great audience. I'm gonna do one more. They just posted this poem, but it's not a poem. I did a song. I really wanted to be a singer when I was growing up. I never wanted to be a poet. I never even dreamed about being a poet. I knew I was a writer because I always wrote stories about. I made up my own comic books, all kind of shit. You know. I encourage you to buy my book. I have over 80 poems in that book. Some of them are really, really good poems. But I'm doing this one because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I don't get to do a lot of love stuff because I'm really not a love poet. But I want to do this one for you tonight, just because I love doing this piece, man. Shouts out to Jolie McCoy because he and I wrote this together. I want to write another love song. Just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need. I wanna write another love song. Just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need. Sweeter than a candy cane, might sound good with my last name. Working me over, writing love letters, got me feeling like I'm going insane. She the best thing smoking, got my nose wide open. Used to be a temporary lover, no good less I was up under the covers. But now I see a bad boy can grow up to be a good man eventually. Skin like half and half, me plus you equals love, you do the math. I wanna write another love song, just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need. I wanna write another love song, just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need. You see, she's beautiful, sexy, chocolate, and fine. But I gotta get deeper than looks. I gotta explore your mind. See, I want a love that'll withstand the test of time. Whisper into your ear sweet rhymes. Kiss you on the neck one time. Baby girl, I know I can make you mine. I want to write a love story that's yet to be told. How you love me for my mind, my body, and my soul. And in bed, we lose control. Souls intertwined from somewhere back in time. We built this love that'll last, and even death can't stop me from loving you at last. I wanna write another love song, just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need. I wanna write another love song, just another love song. She's all I want, she's all I need.
Make some noise for Black Snow one time. Listen, before you leave, I really encourage you to check out what he has for sale. Check out his merch. There's not a more deserving person to buy from and to have knowledge from. So go check him out. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just show love to Black Snow. My name is Zach Blunt. This is Right About Now. Make sure you follow us at wanpoetry. You can follow me personally at XACHBLUNT. That's Zach Blunt at everything. Make sure you pick up your trash before you leave. You do not have to go home. It is a bar. You can see the bartender in the back. You can see the bartender inside. There'll be music tonight. So hang out and vibe. And we'll see y'all next week.
Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother.